I recently bought this Omega Constellation Globemaster, and here's 3 things I love about it and 2 things I don't like so much about it. For starters, I really like the pipe hand dial. It's a great callback to the vintage Omega Constellations from the 60s and 70s, which was a pillar of watches that Omega used to celebrate their chronometry efforts back in the day, as indicated by the observatory on the back of the case, as well as the 8 stars. I love the bezel. Most people can't tell, but it's actually tungsten carbide and not steel. Tungsten carbide is incredibly durable and very hard, often ranking a 9 to 9.5 on the Mohs hardness scale. The fluted bezel itself is also fully polished, which means they had to take a lot of effort to really polish this extremely hard material. This also means that your case can be fully scratched up, but the bezel will likely stay pristine. And lastly, I love the 8900 caliber in here. This watch was the very first one to debut with this movement, paving way for the very first META certification, something that persists in almost all Omega watches today. It has a very convenient jumping hour feature, which makes changing time between time zones very convenient, though it does mean it is a bit slower to set the date compared to a quick set date. For things that I don't like, I do think that the lugs do sit a bit too flat, and even though this case is 39mm, it does feel more like a 40 due to the way the case sits on the wrist. And secondly, I do think that the bracelet is quite subpar, especially for the price. The Omega Aquaterra has a much better bracelet, and this one, while it does feel nice, it doesn't feature any points of micro adjustment, it is quite stiff, and it also doesn't have a very significant taper, only tapering from 20 to 18mm, which does make the watch still wear a little bit larger. That said, I do think this is one of Omega's most underrated watches, and if you're looking to buy a sporty/hybrid dress watch, then maybe consider this for your next Omega. You can watch my full thoughts and review of this watch on the channel, and subscribe for more watch content. Take care.